Hey y'all, come on in and see what we're going to make today. You can probably already tell by looking. We're going to make some alphabet keychain. So in my last video, I made pop sockets with these sprinkles. Um, and I left out the pearls because they were too tall for the mold. And they're just the right height for these alphabet molds. So if you can recognize them, we got the flags and the different kinds of fruit. And then we have the avocado and tomato. It kind of looks like celery stalks and something else in there that I couldn't really identify. But in my next project, I'm going to be making something with watermelon and strawberry sprinkles. So you'll have to stay tuned and find out. So I'm trying to get my cup loose, and I don't have anybody requesting these. I just thought I would make them because I thought that they would look cute. And also, people might want their keychains matching their pop sockets. I don't know. Tell me down in the comments what you think. And by the way, comment, please. I have so many videos that have absolutely no comments. I have videos with no likes, um, or even no dislikes. You know, I think people get in too much of a hurry and they don't take the time to think about us as artists, what we go through. Because not only do we take time out of our lives to sit down and make stuff for our viewers, and create a video, but we sit down and after that we have to edit that video, then we have to upload it to YouTube and you know put all the information about the video. So it takes a lot of time and people really don't realize that. So please acknowledge artists, whether they have 10,000 views or, maybe only 20 views. Who cares? It lets them know that people are watching, whether people like or they don't like, um, and they can read comments and, just interact with their audience. So, please do that. Like, uh, comment if you like my channel. Subscribe to it. When you subscribe, hit that notification bell. When you hit that notification bell, it'll give you a choice. So click all, ALL, all. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm putting down a thin layer of resin, and I'm just picking letters randomly. Like there's avocados in here, so I poured resin in the letter A. I think I poured some in the letter T for tomato. That's how I did it because nobody requested these keychains. I wish they would have, but um, anyway, the probably in the 6 months that I've been on YouTube, I've only had two, actually two clients, period. So that's another thing. If you like something that somebody does, you know, think about your mom or your dad or your sister, brother. These gifts are good for birthdays, Christmas. So, people need to be more thoughtful and think of us that make handmade items that you can't find in any store. So I'm also using KS resin. I think it's called liquid. I can't remember the name of it. It'll be in the description box though. I am an affiliate of KS resin, so the link and the discount code will be down in the description box below. If you don't know where the description box is, below the video, in the title of the video, it'll have words that say show more. Um, Click on that and it will show you everything that's in that description box. Because people often wonder, well, everybody says everything's in the description box, but I can't find it. Well, that's where it's at. So look for the words show more, click on that, and everything will pop up for you. All the information that that artist wants to share is, in that description box. So you see me putting in the little American flags in the resin, and I chose the letter F for flag. Anyway, yeah, I'm an affiliate of KS Resin, and when you click on that link and put in that discount code, it will give you 5%. Um, and you're probably saying to yourself, well, geez, 5% isn't very much. Why would I want to do that? Well, to save a couple of bucks. That's why. Um, so, um, that's why I did it, because if you continuously use resin for your projects, um, it that 5% adds up over time. So think of it like that. So here I'm trying to just make sure that the pearls aren't standing on top of each other, and here I'm going to go in with G, which is for grapefruit. I sound like Sesame Street. A is for avocado. G is for grapefruit. Anyway, and that's basically what, all I'm doing is I've got my silicone brush and I'm just patting down the sprinkles in hopes that they kind of float around a lot. And the reason why I chose KS resin is because it hardly has any bubbles in it, hardly none at all. And it doesn't smell, but that doesn't mean that you don't wear a mask or a respirator, okay? It's still chemicals. And always make sure that you're wearing your PPE while you're working with resin, just to be safe. And I put those sprinkles in the K for kiwi, not kiwi, yeah, kiwis. And then the L is for limes. I swear, I feel like I'm teaching first grade. Anyway, going in again with my silicone brush and aligning all the little sprinkles. I mean, these are really fun to make. I have an idea for upcoming what do you call it, keychains that are not alphabets. So I know that's the popular thing right now, but um, I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things. At least different things, not bigger and better. I have a bunch of glitter that I got on a really good coupon. This says wine o'clock, and those little pieces of glitter are little red wine glasses. And I don't know what shape these are, but hopefully they're going to be okay. These are pink pot leaves. These are silver holographic pot leaves. And this is the Louis Vuitton logo, that it's gold holographic. And this is, I think it's called Sand Pebble. So I'm anxious to see how that works. We have some iridescent butterflies. And these are cat and dog paws. And these are puzzle pieces. So yeah, I've got so many ideas for all of these. Now, I had a bunch of resin left over, and I think I mixed up too much resin because what I initially wanted to do was to make flower pots because a friend of mine gave me some cuttings off some plants, and I thought, oh, what a good idea to do is to make a little flower pot. So initially, it's a mold for dominoes, and a standard size set of dominoes, which are 28 dominoes, will fit into this box. But um, the lid, and if you'll go back, I don't remember what number it is, but I made a set of gold holographic glitter dominoes, and I made the box along with it, but the lid just sits on top. It doesn't latch in any way, it doesn't pop on and off. So I didn't like that. So I thought, what better way to for a purpose for it was to be a flower pot, because I just didn't want to go out and buy one. Sometimes I'm cheap like that. If I can make it, I will, instead of just going out and buying one. Anyway, um, this glitter is black holographic glitter, which I used for my Mexican mine. They're, they went to the client already, but the Mexican train dominoes that I made for my client, and this is the glitter that I used for those. So I had a ton of this glitter, and it was my mistake when I ordered it from Amazon because I wasn't paying attention to how much I was buying. So when it came in the mail, I was just, holy moly, what? Oh, lordy, okay. But, I will find different uses for it, just like this one. So, this mold has a thin wooden frame that goes around it, and I'm assuming it's because it's to hold the shape of the box. Um, so I'm just going around and just delicately pouring that resin in there. Since I'm only doing one color, I could have just poured it in there. But I didn't want to take the risk of having a lot of bubbles in it, because a lot of times when you do that, you'll end up, once it cures, you're going to end up with pock marks or like air holes in your project. And you don't want that unless it's what you're going for. But as you can see, I tapped it, you know, lifted it and just let it drop to maybe get rid of some air bubbles that are trapped on the bottom. And this sucker, it doesn't look like it, but this sucker takes a lot of resin. Um, I should get in the habit of writing down how much resin molds take, but I forget because once I'm done with a project, I'm done and I'm on to doing something else, and I just don't think about it. So I need to make sure that I get in the habit of writing down how much resin, all my molds take. Now, I did see somebody on YouTube that said to go ahead and make um, whatever you're going to make, and then after you're finished and your project is cured, um, weigh it, put it on a scale and weigh it. And she said next time, because she said it'll be the exact weight. Or is it the exact weight? Yeah. It'll be the exact weight of how much resin you're going to need in the future. Does that make sense? Like if you put a project on the scale and it weighs 10 grams, then the next time you can mix up 10 grams of resin, and it's supposed to work out. I'm going to have to try and check it out, because if so, I've got a ton of stuff here that I've already made that is in my Etsy shop, by the way. I'll have a link in the description below. But yeah, I mean, I can just put it on the scale and weigh it and try it out and see what happens. So I'm done with that, and now I'm gonna clear up the air bubbles. Alrighty then. Okay, here comes the fun part, or at least the second part of the fun part. These are so cute. I love them. I don't. Tell me what y'all think. Comment, 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 comment. Do you not like them? Do you like them? Um, some of them they've got just a little bit of an overflow, and I'll go in and either wet sand or get out my little Dremel and just sand those down. And these are not fully cured, by the way. Just as you can tell when I'm removing that letter G, that I'm trying to twist it to make it look, okay. And then we're gonna come in with the P. That one came out awesome, I think. That's just totally cool. Ta-da! Okay, now we're on to the box. So I was having a little bit of a difficult time trying to remove the frame from it, because I think once all the resin was poured in there, it just put a lot of uh, weight, I guess if you'd say, on the sides um, of the mold, and I finally got it off. So here I'm trying to roll it down to where maybe I can get a grip on it, and that didn't work. So I just went around with my fingers and my thumbs trying to release it from the sides and try and pull it back that way. And that works. So in my next video, what I'm going to do is drill holes in the bottom of this, drill a couple of holes, and I will try to remember to show it to y'all in my next video. So for right now, thank you for subscribing. Leave me a comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.